Hey, what's up everyone? I decided I'm going to make another video regarding various events happening in the world around us. I don't know how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to premiere it. I've never done a premiere on this channel before, and I decided I'm going to try that so I can also interact with individuals commenting on the live video, or not live video, premiere video. It'll be live for you all, but it'll be a premiere for me. So, alright, so here we have over 17 feet of snow, and this doesn't usually happen in these areas. Mammoth Mountain, snowiest season ever. They've had 870 inches of snowfall, and there's more to come for California. Lots of strong storms are headed our direction for Friday. This is what the Prediction Center Outlook shows right there as they're moving through on Friday. There's no specific time on that, but it doesn't look too good. I mean, it looks pretty rough. And then you have your slight in green, the moderate in yellow, and extremely enhanced in orange, the levels of severity for these storms on Friday. Now, the thing is, it's actually increased since then. This is March 31st. This is Friday. These are the areas in pink are the highest tornado risk, and the areas in red are the severe thunderstorm risks. Severe storms are in red, tornadoes are in pink. So you see the areas here. Middle Tennessee, it's kind of, at the northern Middle Tennessee, it's kind of half and half. For the southern part of Middle Tennessee, the southern portion, it's fully covered pretty much. So it's as far as tornado risks. Now, I'm hoping that changes. I'm hoping it lowers. We're stuck in this pattern that's consistent, they said, from week to week, back-to-back storms every single Friday, it seems. I'd say there's some mod going on, I would say. And I spoke about this in my previous video. I spoke about, and I'll put a link below, I spoke about this upcoming CBDC, central bank digital currency. Now, the word is right now that over 186 banks are on the brink of failure. And they said, don't fear, they're planning a shutdown of those banks over the next 2 years through 2025. And I don't know if this is true, but this is from a news source on YouTube. They seem to be pretty accurate sometimes, but they said that there is a planned shutdown of those banks so they can leave the U.S. with 6 major banks. So they'll shut down the rest of these major banks and leave us with 6 banks to run the CBDC, to run that digital version of our current fiat currency. So they're going to shut down all those banks, according to what I've heard, and leave us with 6 banks. And they said that way it's a lot easier to control. They're making it sound good by saying that, oh, these certain agencies will only be able to use their money where it's designated to or designed to be used for. But there are negative ramifications by control of this. So yeah, we'll have to look out at that. Let me know what you think about all that. I really do believe that it heads toward a controlled direction. All right, let's go back to some other things happening. And hey, to those that have shown support, I greatly appreciate it. You can donate with PayPal to me or the Strange Sounds Twitter page as well, because thanks for them doing what they do. It always helps all of the online news sources out. But the Abaco volcano erupted violently, and it covered Russia, covered ash all over Severokurilsk, Russia. So this is an image of that volcanic eruption. You can also see the videos here. I don't want any copyright strikes, so I'm not going to share it. But you can check it out right here, strangesounds.org. Now, this volcano is out of Indonesia, and it released ash 1,500 feet into the air just a couple of days ago. Now, they seem to go hand in hand. We've had an increased and an enhanced amount of solar activity. So, over the next 1 to 2 weeks, they expect the same thing that I expect: enhanced volcanic activity and various earthquake activity. This was posted yesterday, but since we're having these solar blasts, and I mean, we are having northern lights all the way down into the lower portions of the United States, a lot lower than usual, from Missouri, Mississippi, you name it. Those areas are experiencing the northern lights, which is very rare. I mean, when you have solar blasts caused by these highly charged particles that get released in a coronal mass ejection from the sun's surface, these highly charged particles in the plasma get sent toward the Earth's atmosphere, but the magnetosphere takes care of most of it. That's the magnetic protective layer around the Earth, and then the rest that doesn't get taken care of by the magnetosphere, they make their way into the Earth's atmosphere, and once they react with it, they interact with the aurora borealis, creating those beautiful auroras or northern lights. And it's something to behold, I'm sure, in person. I've never seen any in person, but that would be great. I mean, that would be awesome. We did have a news bulletin that took place of a 2.1 magnitude earthquake. There was an earthquake on the Tennessee-Carolina border. It was 15 miles from the North Carolina border, but it was felt around the area. So that happened just several hours ago. This comes after a recent enhanced activity in that area. And a new atmospheric river slammed California, and I-80 just got completely pummeled, and several roads have been completely shut down, completely closed. I don't know if you've heard about this, but in Kentucky, 10 barges, including one carrying toxic methanol, they broke free from a tugboat on the Ohio River. No leak, they say, but 9 transporting soy and corn. The last one was carrying methanol. Another attack on food and drinking water. This is just absurd. This is happening way too often. They don't talk about it. You don't hear anything of it. It's just ridiculous. Maybe it's part of the Great Reset. I don't know. I know that these banking systems shutting down and restarting are probably part of the reset. You can see it happening, but no one talks about it. No one seems to try to stop it. And the storm train, as they're calling it, will keep on rolling into California this week and into early next week. The new storms are approaching, meaning new snow alerts, flooding alerts, and record rain for California. It's definitely going to keep rolling in with flooding, gusty winds, heavy mountain snow. Definitely some drought relief, though. This was spotted over Bozeman, Montana, as one of the largest solar eruptions in over 6 years took place. We've been experiencing a lot, as they've been saying, of solar eruptions. There's been an increase and uptick in activity. And these bomb cyclones continue, just as you saw one. This was from March 23rd, and that brought heavy rain, hurricane-force winds. These bomb cyclones are definitely something else. And knowing that the Easter Island heads have bodies to them gives this some imaginability. What we see of the pyramids might continue down below. Plus, a lot of people believe that these pyramids are actually energy transmitters or some sort of an interdimensional communication device, or some sort of basically a lot of, we know crystals and pyramid shapes, pyramid crystals transmit energy, and it's possible that these were some sort of an ancient energy grid. If you've ever watched some of the shows on history, you'll see that they also, which I remember to being History Channel, but they seem to point to the fact that it's possible that they were some sort of energy transmitters, and that is very, I mean, it's really pretty obvious at this point that's likely the case. And a strong 6.5 magnitude earthquake hit Pakistan and India. Tremors felt to Pakistan and India, but it struck Afghanistan. Now, that was on March 21st. And now they're saying that the war in Ukraine is going nuclear. I don't know if that's true. We'll see. Now, these are the total snowfalls throughout history. The snowiest years in feet in Sierra. This is in California. 1952 tops them all with 67.8 inches. 67 feet 8 inches is what I'm saying. I don't know why I said point. I apologize for that. And then you'll see 2023, 56 feet 5 inches. And then there's the other years right there with 55 feet 11 inches, 53 feet 7 inches, 52 feet in 1982, 2011, and 1983. So those are the years, snowiest years in feet for California. And then so far what we have here, there's been 17 feet. Over 17 feet right now, and there's over 870 inches of snowfall, Mammoth Mountain. So we'll keep our eye on this. Let's keep our eyes out on that. I just thought I'd try a premiere. I'll probably post it maybe around 9:30 p.m. So if you look forward to watching it, please tune in, and I'll talk to you all as soon as possible. Signing out from this video. Looking forward to speaking with you. Feel free to show support at the link below. And also, I'll try to put a few of the links later to these articles and some other things. So, love you all. Signing out.